I love Port City. Now we're just following a random guy. We're here at Gangaramaya. It's a huge temple in Sri Lanka. Oh my god, so much tapestry. Alright guys, this is the next day of our trip in Colombo. Today we're just doing just something for my aunt. She needs to, I think, certify a driver's license and whatnot, and we'll be heading off to Gangaramaya after that. It's like a lovely, beautiful Buddhist thing with Buddhist statues stood all around. So we came here to get an extract for my uncle living in Japan, which you guys would have met in my Japan vlog. So we came here to, I don't know, whatever the government thing that issues the extract is. But then we met this random guy. He's like, yo, I can do this thing for you. I can get it done for you for, less time. You just gotta pay me a couple of, like 2,000, 3,000 rupees and I can get it done for you. So now we're going with him instead of going to the official government thingy. Like, that's just how it works here, It's just... which is crazy, Like, in Australia, you could never get away with this kind of thing. Like, if you go to Access Canberra, like, you have to be... But now we're just following a random guy to get our work done. Arrived at some kind of learning school. I don't know how that works. So what's actually happening in there is a guy from there actually fills out all the forms and everything that we need to do inside. So they already have copies of the forms and everything. They bring us in here, sit us down, fill like the personalized sections of the form, and then some guy from here actually goes in and does the work for us in there. And inside they must have some other connections that allows him to get the things done quicker. Because we did give them money, he would have probably paid some people inside a bit as well to get ahead of the line. That's probably how it works. And then obviously we just sit in there with the AC on and just wait for the thing to be done. He said it'll take 30 minutes, but I don't know how much it normally would have took if we actually went in there, so it's not really clear how much time we actually saved for that money. Alright, now, given my uncle lives in Japan, we actually have to get this certified from the foreign ministry. It's a ridiculous amount of people, and then send that over to Japan. Oh my god. We need another guy to put us through express lane. We need someone. It's insane. It's more full than the airport. I just don't want to get lost. Now you can't do none of that quick service things here. This is like a legit place, and you have to book an appointment and everything. At least it's got a lovely view. We're now waiting outside. She's eating some fried chickpeas from this little shop here. And all these people are waiting outside because it turns out they only take one person inside to actually go to the thing. And the military guy was like, yo, y'all need to go down and stop blocking the places and whatever. And so, we left Sean, my cousin Sean, in there, and he's gonna take care of the things. While we're down here just chilling, I guess. So yeah, we're back home now. That's crazy. It took so long to just get that little thing done. And we didn't even get it done. But that's high-key our fault, because we should have taken that letter at the end of the day. Obviously it was chill for me because I don't really get to hang out with my aunt and cousin for that much. Even when I was little, right? But obviously if I had to do that every day for little things that I had to get done from the government, bruh, hell no. But yeah, chill experience. Hopefully there's enough sunlight for us to actually go to Galle Face and Port City, which I know I've been telling y'all we're gonna go there. But if the title of this video is that, then we're definitely gonna go there, so don't worry. I'm sure you've already skipped to it. Some people, some of y'all already skipped to it. So we're here at Gangaramaya. It's a huge temple in Sri Lanka. I think it's funded partly by the Chinese, and that's why you see a Chinese influence, which is cool. Merging of Buddhism, the Chinese elements here, and obviously that's very Sri Lankan with the lion head there. Still under construction. You can see people taking photos. Cousins are trying to find a place to put our shoes. Maybe it's foreigners only. Who knows? They do that here in Sri Lanka. Segregation. But it's worth it because when we went to the Colombo Tower, the Lotus Tower, yesterday, for one of us, 500 rupees. But for one foreigner, it's like 6,000 rupees. So all of us collectively, the 15 of us, ended up paying like 5 grand, 4 grand. Well, like one tourist pays 6 grand. So one of them is worth like what, 12, 13 of us. So it's kind of reasonable that they do get a little bit of different treatment to a certain extent. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, no lighting incense, it says. I guess, yeah. Don't want the fire risk. Look at all that. Europe could never. Wow. It's a bit dark though, a bit too dark in here. Oh my god. So much tapestry. Oh my god. Devata, right? Wow. Yeah, I guess I don't know enough of Buddhist mythology or history to go over all the things, but so he's saying this is the distribution of the Buddha's relics, or like his tooth and whatnot, which is, you know, kept at the Temple of Candy and whatnot. Here we have all the gods and everyone bowing to the Dharma that he's teaching, just, you know, him preaching his Dharma to everyone, including, you see, like demons. And this is a case of an elephant who was fed on alcohol and then sent to his way to kill the Buddha, but he didn't. And you can see all of the other things that the Buddha did in his previous lives that allowed him to gain the enlightenment eventually, the goodwill, what is it called, ping, here. So yeah, so much tapestry that obviously I don't know what it's doing, but insane. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Obviously I haven't been to Europe yet, but I know they have these kind of things with the angels, you know, there's angels touching their fingers and whatnot. So it's probably like a, not mimicry, but similar kind of concept to that. Definitely already I can tell you all, like, this is worth the visit if you're in Colombo. Definitely come here. It's so rich, like even I can't even take everything in. Seriously, there's so much tapestry and things going on. Alright, a bit of more museum, historic stuff. Don't touch. I don't know what this is. So yeah, Mom, are you gonna do it? So you're supposed to bow on it 3 times and then donate a little bit of money. There's all of these currencies. You see American dollars in there. I'm gonna put my South Korean won. Thailand?
No, it's Singapore.
That's Singapore?
Singapore.
Mega in India, kya bane?
India. India.
India.
Singapore.
Yeah, okay.
Thailand.
Mega Sri Lanka.
Thailand.
Mega Sri Lanka.
Thailand.
Mega Sri Lanka nonne?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Buddha.
Yeah, okay. Konde tira thiyena විදිහට වෙනස් කට්ටිය.
Case that.
Case that. Okay.
I think Korean.
Yeah, let's see.
Korean may be coming.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka. Thailand. Korean.
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 Okay.
Thailand. Laughing Buddha.
Laughing Buddha. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Singapore.
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 Wow.
China.
Any African countries?
Yeah, photo.
African?
African.
No African. Okay. ආසියා රටවල විතරද මෙතන තියෙන්නේ?
ආසියා විතරයි.
Okay.
ඉස්සරහම ස්ටැචු එක.
Whoa. Zero. Not Sri Lankan, right?
Natraj.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you have Nataraja. Okay. What is special? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So it's a bit of Hindu stuff here as well. This is, Nataraja, which is a god in Hinduism. Pensa. Yeah, so the guy in there was very helpful. He was saying this temple as a complex has existed for about 100 years now. But now they're, you know, getting donations from Thailand, Singapore, and a bunch of other Asian countries and rebuilding the whole place to preserve it, I guess, for more people to come and see. The great thing about things, you know, these kind of Buddhist temples, kind of whatever it is that anyone can visit. Like, you don't have to be a Buddhist to come here. That being said, I did see, not here, at the Temple of the Truth, we saw a sign that says no hijabs allowed. But that doesn't mean no Islamic people are allowed. There's just something about head coverings, that you can't just wear head coverings into temples. I don't think it's coming from a place of prejudice, but it does mean that women, or Islamic women rather, wearing their hijab will have difficulty entering these places, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So apparently the head monk here has a car collection, which sounds, to me, it sounds ridiculous. Like, why does the monk who has given up all material possessions have a car collection? But I guess, you know, the donation is just like, it has to go somewhere. End of the day, like, Like, end of the day, he's got to do something with the money. So why is there a Rolls Royce, like, you know, all like Benz and whatnot is here, and some gems and other, you know, antiquities here, some relics and artifacts and whatnot. Like, to me, like, come on now. I guess the temple's like developed enough. Because Buddhism actually, you know, disappeared from India, where, you know, the Buddha lived and spread his words. And then it came to Sri Lanka, you know, reignited Buddhism in India for a bit. And then he sent emissaries to Sri Lanka, which then started the Theravada sect. And then they wrote all these things down eventually and spread it to the rest of Southeast Asia, which is why you find Theravada Buddhism in Southeast Asian countries. And then the emissaries that went to China and other parts of Asia, you know, founded different sects of Buddhism, like Mahayana, and also Tibetan Buddhism, which you see practiced in countries like Bhutan, Nepal, and whatnot. And obviously Tibet, like, come on now. Whoa, so many relics. So now we're heading over to the Seema Malaka, which is very popular on Instagram. But it's a very Instagrammable spot. Y'all will see. It's just like a lake with like a whole bunch of Buddhist statues. Here's what it looks like. And we have the Colombo city center here, which is insanely huge. Like, I know for sure, like, my mom's gonna want to go in there just to walk and do nothing. I'm just holding on to my little cousin. You know, just make sure. Oh, hey, what writing is this? This looks like, I don't even know. Actually, I haven't actually seen this script. But that's cool. And we have to take off our shoes. Okay, wow, it stinks though. Like, this thing literally stinks. But it's very nice. Oh my god. Construction going on there. You can see just constructions everywhere. Yeah. So because the river's not flowing, the water's not circulating, all these algae just blooms and stinks up the whole place. Which is a bummer, but it is a lake. Gonna head over to the temple first, see the inside, and then I'm gonna take y'all outside. A little circle. Oh yeah, Moonstone. Wait, not Moonstone. What is it called? Moon something. Alright, this is it. This is what's inside. You see a bit of Thai influence there. Pretty sure that's Sri Lankan, more like Chinese style Buddhist statue here. They're raking it in. That's for sure. Raking it in. Alright, so this is the Buddha, like, you know, lined up on the wall. It's a very Instagrammable spot, especially on this side, because you have all the, you know, the buildings and whatnot. So that's why it's such a popular, like, Instagrammable spot here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a loop of this, with this in the middle and then that on the background, and that's why it's a relatively popular place here. Alright, we're entering Port City. Heavily barricaded. Not heavily, mildly barricaded. Oh yeah. We're here at Port City.
Port City.
Port City. I mean, entirely like a man-made project, I think. They just put a bunch of sand and, you know, following like the Dubai kind of stuff. Obviously it's still under construction, and I think it's just gonna be like I said, a little Macau, what is it, Shenzhen zone. Oh my god, it's so difficult to say. Shenzhen zone, kind of Singapore kind of type of thing, with, you know, lax regulations, lower taxes, and just allows, you know, the financial sector or something to develop in Sri Lanka. So that's what we're saying. So we came here on 4 3-wheels, or tuk-tuks rather. We came on 4 tuk-tuks, and one group got like dropped off. Actually no, we came on 3. One got dropped off all the way like over there, and they're gonna have to walk, but we're here, so like, you know, enjoying it, keeping them in our praise and thoughts and prayers are with them, but we're here. And you can see the Lotus Tower that we went yesterday, and we looked at this and saw this. Damn, there's too much fog though. I think it's pollution. It like cannot be fog. Oh, actually it could be because it's no sun. But yeah, so in about 5-10 years, this whole thing will be like a mega city, megapolis. There's expectation. Security cameras everywhere. Beautiful bridge here. Enjoying the vibes. Soaking it all in. Slowly getting dark. But the darker it gets, you know, the lights get turned on. And, you know, everything just comes to a bit of life. It's still very, very foggy. Like, I think there's just too much pollution in Colombo, you know. I haven't actually looked at the air quality index, but it's not fog. It looks lovely though. Oh my god, I wish some of these buildings had a bit more lights on. But for example, this building, this really tall one, my cousin said, the bloke, where's the bloke? He's all the way at the back. He said it's that building's just, no one's just in there. Like, it's completely empty and run down because the company that was building it went bankrupt. So like, I don't know why it doesn't just fall into the government and then they, you know, do something with it and move people in, those people living in those little, you know, slum houses, which you saw from the Lotus Tower. So, but you know, it's easy for me to say these things. Like, I guess it's just difficult to implement. One really annoying thing, especially right now, is there's no shops. Like, there's no shops in, like, to eat, obviously, not to shop. But, you know, like, I'm so hungry right now and there's just nowhere. I don't want to go to all these places. I want to, you know, experience the real, authentic Sri Lankan street food. Like, where's it at? I really hope they haven't banned it here because, like, it's good. It's goddamn good. Like, I would not want it here. So it's very annoying that they don't have street food here. But yeah, I guess that's just one thing. We finally found some food. Some street food. I'm so excited because I haven't even tried this before. So I've not tried this before. It's like, ooh, this is prawn vades, prawn fritters. Got the food. The prawn fritters are alright. The prawn fritters, they're alright, but the roti slaps. I don't know what sauce they put, but yeah, damn. I'm about to dig in, bro. Like, I'm too hungry for this. It's nice. It's annoying that the lights aren't on, but gotta save up the electricity. Guys, turns out the food was my problem. Like, apparently this whole line is just food, and then people get food and come here to the beach. So obviously there will be no food shops in the beach. So after this, we still gonna head back and get more food. Cause you know, I gotta eat for myself and Apova. Like, I can't just eat for myself. Yeah, so this is where all the food stalls are at. We were walking all the way there. Like, gonna get some ice cream and everything. Like, goddamn. That ice cream has been acquired. It's now Galle Face, which is like the beach where like couples come to, you know, just chill. Like, there's so many couples here. Obviously we can't see the beach because it's night time, but you know, at least I'm not hungry anymore, so we good, gang. All right, we reunited with the rest of the gang. Nah, obviously this doesn't seem like much if you've been to Sydney or Melbourne or any other developed city, but this is Sri Lanka, and it's nice to see. Like I said, you know, relative to where you guys have seen me at, you know, to see this, like, okay, lovely, it's wonderful. So happy to see this. The blowing bubbles here, and of course this man wants to go. Like, you know, of course he wants to go. So we're gonna go see what's up. Uncle, lo ada boleh Pumban? Kau Pumban apa anda? Pumban tu? Dah? Oh, man. Alright, so that's it for the second day of Colombo. We're just chilling at, again, one Galle Face. Mom came here again to shop. You know, I already told y'all she's gonna come. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next time.